Let's look at some parent functions. These are the important parent functions. We have the linear function, and the most basic linear function, y equals x, or in function notation, f of x equals x. Absolute value function makes a v. Square root function, quadratic function, exponent of 2 makes a u. Cubic function, and the reciprocal function, y equals 1 over x, or in function notation, f of x equals 1 over x. The parent graphs are the most basic functions in the family. So here's our linear function, f of x equals x, which is like the familiar function, like the familiar line, y equals x. It is a straight line. It goes through the origin, and it is in quadrants 1 and 3. Remember we start counting over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exponent of 2 makes a u. This is the quadratic function. So we have exponent of 2 makes a u. It is a parabola. It goes through the origin, and it is in quadrants 1 and 2. V, absolute value, makes a v. It is a v-shaped. It goes through the origin, and it is in quadrants 1 and 2, absolute value function. Reciprocal function, it is a hyperbola. It does not go through the origin. It is in quadrants 1 and 3. Now, this curve up here will never touch the x-axis going here, and it gets closer and closer, and it will never touch the y-axis. And the same thing here. This never touches the x-axis, and this never touches the y-axis. The x and the y-axis are asymptotes. Which parent function is a v? Absolute value. Which parent function is a u? Quadratic parent function. Which parent function looks like an intersection? Reciprocal parent function. And which one is a line? That one's the linear. Which parent function does not have a graph that goes through the origin? The only one we have in this group is reciprocal parent function. Which parent function has a graph that is the parabola? Exponent of 2 makes a u.